This was an attack on the European hospital in southern Gaza, one of the only functioning medical facilities in the Strip. It was struck by Israeli forces on May 13th. The Hamas-run health ministry said the airstrike killed at least 16 people. It's one of multiple attacks on medical facilities and civilian areas in recent days, and part of a broader escalation in Israel's offensive. Sky News data and forensics team has geolocated all of these strikes and verified footage of the aftermath. Footage from inside and outside the European hospital revealed the impact of the strikes. We see injured patients on the streets, damage to a bus, and a huge crater ripped through the pavement. This video was taken here and shows one of at least 10 strikes on and around the hospital. In the last 48 hours, there were also strikes at a school near the European hospital, nearby on Nasser Hospital in Han Yunis, and farther north on residential areas in Jabalia. The IDF has rapidly expanded no-go zones in Gaza in the last month. Now, 65% of the Gaza Strip is either under evacuation order or considered a militarized zone. The European hospital is technically outside the IDF's combat zone. This, coupled with the fact that it's a medical facility, means that it should be protected under international law. Israel said it was targeting a Hamas command and control center buried beneath the hospital, which would make it a legitimate military target. And local media reported that it was an attempt by Israeli forces to assassinate Hamas leader Mohammed Sinwar, but there is still no confirmation of his death. The IDF also posted this video shortly after the attack, saying it showed tunnels used by Hamas under the hospital. But Sky News has verified that the building in the footage is actually a nearby school. And an expert told us that the structures the video highlights as tunnels are more likely to be water drainage. And Israel has been intensifying its strikes on Gaza in recent weeks. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed a full-force Gaza offensive.
אנחנו בימים קרובים מאוד נכנסים בכל העוצמה להשלים את המהלך. להשלים את המהלך זה להכניע את החמאס. זה להשמיד את החמאס.
The past few weeks have been the deadliest since the early weeks of the war. The total number of deaths now stands at more than 52,000, and women and children now make up a greater proportion of the average deaths per day. A 2-month-long blockade on aid has compounded Gaza's suffering. Vital resources like food and medication has all but run out. A UN-backed report said that 93% of people are facing high levels of acute food insecurity, and nearly 71,000 children under the age of 5 are expected to be extremely malnourished over the next 11 months. This is all happening as international eyes are watching US President Donald Trump's visit to the Middle East. He's expected to work with Arab leaders on negotiating a ceasefire and hostage release deal. Israel is absent from those meetings, but the country's doubling down of its assault on Gaza makes the need for an agreement more urgent than ever.